Hello everybody and welcome back to No More Heroes 2. Sorry about the slightly late start. Is what it is. Hey, I actually have headphones on this time so I can hear the game. That's going to be real nice. And of course I'm keeping a close eye on OBS to make sure once again that we don't get into any big connection issues. I got a window saying there's an OBS update, and honestly there's a part of me that's hoping that it's the issues I'm having are an OBS problem, because that would mean that installing the update would fix it. I didn't change the thumbnail. I just realized.
Don't build things up. Just tell me already.
I'll fix that, and actually I can fix that right now.
Gotcha.
There we go. All right. We got a new thumbnail. We're good to go. But first things first. Cat. Absolutely.
That was close.
This really is the best part of the game. We cannot deny that. This is just the best part of life, honestly, just playing with a cat.
Come here.
With our still very morbidly obese cat. It is kind of a shame, though, just because the animations are so long, how much it takes before you... Yeah, 18 pounds. That is absolutely insane.
It's close.
And once again, I don't know how exactly this is supposed to help the cat, aside from turning it into Long Cat. Okay, I'm looking in the background. You know, when I hear about boob pillows, it's usually like a pillow in the shape of boobs. Just having them printed on there really defeats the purpose. See, the reason this works so well is because the cat's barely moving. It's just like the model is shifting. The model itself is only changing just enough to not look really weird. There we go. Okay. See, we've got our cat to lose over 1 whole pound. In one sitting, I think that's something to celebrate. So Sylvia promises that our next thing to do is going to be a bit of a different fight, but let's get some other stuff done first. Oh, actually, we need to go to the off. We'll split our stuff first. So yeah, Sting's so good. The Scorpion mission came back from the first game, so I hope that they improved it a lot. Taking the most hated side job from the first game and bringing it back. And not changing a damn thing about it. In fact, actually, they made it worse.
Gotcha.
Because now, you only have access to each of these stations once. Yep. And now I'm poisoned, so I have to run over here to the nearest antitoxin station.
That was close.
And now I have to move my operation farther away from it. Because if I get stung over there, then I'm not going to have the time to get close to another one. And the camera controls all weird.
Gotcha.
Because it's inverted. Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't impact. Ooh. For some reason, it doesn't impact these.
Gotcha.
Like you saw, I changed the control setting, but it didn't actually work. Let's grab another one. Where is it? There it is. Kind of floating in the air. Now let's move our operation somewhere else. On the plus side, this does eliminate the issue of the first game where you always wanted to hang out near the... There you go, got a big one there. Where you always wanted to hang out near the guy giving you the job, because he was the only one that could heal you. But the fact that you can only use each one once is annoying. And this is just them completely trolling us. Okay, yeah, there's no point in healing it. Oh. What the hell? Okay, I think this is a glitch. Because it's not exactly in my tongs. What did I do? I barely made any money. I know I didn't do all that well, but still. That's all I need to do to know that this job really isn't worth taking. Okay. Now let's at least get the explanation for our next ranked fight. After all, we're only at rank 23 right now. We still got quite a ways to go.
Oh, that was quick.
Ugh, that hair color does not look good on her.
Who? That person? Nobody. He's just the, newspaper delivery man. Taking the emergency exit is faster.
Hey, that's true. The paperboy's a genius.
I know, right? Anyway.
Not suspicious at all. And it's kind of weird that Sylvia's even hiding this, because after this fight, we're going to find out who it is. It's not that bad. It's not that important.
When there are too many strong fighters, or sometimes when we just get bored.
So you ever play Fortnite?
A battle royale.
Battle Royale.
A fight to the death with 12 participants. If you win, you'll jump to the 10th rank.
Yeah, so here's our second jump up the ranks.
That's a twisted way to do things. You agents are becoming as fucked up as the killers you rep.
And I've been saying this for years. This, like, 12-person battle royale of assassins. This would be great if No More Heroes ever had a multiplayer mode. Like, online multiplayer.
Be the last man standing.
I'd totally play it if this was the style.
Kill them all in a flash.
We don't know that much about 3 yet. It could happen. Okay, so next, let's take on that, revenge mission. Okay, so once again, this time, I already forget the last one if we were specifically aiming for one exact target. Ooh, but more importantly, there's a treasure chest up there. And this is the only time you're ever going to see this map in the game. In fact, I honestly don't even remember it. Also, it's a tiny restaurant and we have 5 minutes to complete this. Oh, and they're just items. Alright, never mind then. Oh, hang on. Oh, also there's... Oof. Okay, gotta get my groove back. Oh, come on. That's not the guy I was targeting. Will you stop guarding? So we got plenty of time. I want to take out a couple of these guys. And of course there's someone in here with a gun. So that's good. At the very least, those do make our life a little easier, having those. And also, if I can build up ecstasy mode, that would help out a lot. There we go. Let's do it. Oh, and that's something else Travis can say. Be one with your force. No, hang on. And it's an extra fitting thing for him to say, because I watched Spaceballs again last night. Honestly, I don't know why that movie is as good as it is. A lot of the jokes feel like they shouldn't work. They just somehow do. Okay, so we could do the third one, but that's fine. Let's bulk up. I wonder if we're at the point where these are going to start being really difficult for me to complete, in addition to being expensive. It cost 10,000 each, even if I fail. Sorry, I'm concentrating. See, sometimes those conveyor belt changes that are supposed to mess you up end up saving you, because you're slipping too close to the edge. Until we start switching directions a bunch like that. Alright, so that was good. Now let's do the... Let's build up our muscle mass. Okay. This time I really have to concentrate. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, alright, good enough. I'm actually surprised how responsive the buttons are on that. Like, it'll register those really fast button presses. It's good. Okay, we're still as bulked up as we can be. Let's go. Ranking battle. God, that's a lot of wadded up tissues. Ooh, in this scenario, a line like that can mean a second meaning. Ooh, again, that can also mean something else. Okay, that told me so much. These scenes are really worthwhile. Oh, they already gave us all the stickers. Yeah, of course the stage doesn't have a boss fight. I mean, a stage. I may have been thinking of something else when I said that. You'll get the association in a minute.
Anybody work here? This is taking forever. Open the gate so I can kick some ass.
Oh man, why did everyone else get let in before me? Even if it led to all their deaths, and somehow I'm here now. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's our boy Let's Shake. Although, Let's Shake referred to the Doctor in the first game, not his robot. And despite that, the robot is known as Dr. Let's Shake. Also, he talks like this now, so that's fun.
I don't know who
I'm amazed it took him this long to remember it. This is a pretty unforgettable thing.
Yeah. You're that fifth-ranked freak Henry's
So this game really went out of its way to give us release for all the cock teasers it gave us in the first game. Oh, we didn't get to fight Helter Skelter? Well, here's his brother. We didn't get to fight Let's Shake? Well, here he is. Yeah, it is a shame, though, that the Battle Royale did not happen. I want to know why he has an A button prompt on his LEDs.
That brain also makes you talk a lot, doesn't it? Henry's the one who tore your shit up. But if you want to take it out on me, go ahead.
All I desire is a duel with you.
So how he came back? I don't know.
Revenge on primary target was previously accomplished. Behold! Save the magic link.
So Henry makes a cameo.
Ooh, cameo. Very nice.
I elected to defeat UAA's formerly top-ranked assassin as practice sequence. This was same individual on whom I also desired vengeance. Efficient turn of events, do you agree? Question mark.
I love this way he talks.
I just need to make one thing clear. I'm not gonna kill you because of Henry. I'm gonna kill you because your big metal ass is in my way.
Devilish laughter. Activating main engine.
I already know this routine.
On the plus side, he's gotten a lot faster. So we actually have to fight him now. And honestly, he's not so much of a fight. It's just getting to him.
Tin can. Now it's my turn.
However, it's not like getting to him is the entire fight either. It's a good mix, honestly. See, like, he'll still fire out those eye lasers. I like how I say still, like he did it before. Oh, okay, I was still close to that. Got it. So I've got a while, but this is as close as I'm going to get. When he starts charging up to pound the ground like that, you do have to, you want to listen to how fast he's saying it so you know how close you can afford to get to him. See, like, he's going real slow right now, so I've at least got time to reach the center. Honestly, I maybe could have made it to him, but I'll play it safe. Admittedly, there is some part of me that kind of wishes this fight was a, like, actually going through a maze of the blocks that he... Oh. Oh. There we go. Yeah, the pitch of his voice shifts. But anyway, there's some part of me that wishes this fight was actually a, like going through the maze of the blocks he raises. Don't worry, when he's charging like that, his feet stomping down don't hurt you. And this ends up being most of the fight. Okay, he's going slow. I think I can make it. Yeah, we're good. Alright, I'm building up my ecstasy, so that's good. I can always make it to this one here. See, the problem is how quickly he moves after you start hitting him. Thankfully, he doesn't have that much HP overall. We're almost halfway done. I don't even know how much it hurts if you get caught in that. It's so predictable. Okay, we have full ecstasy, but I'll save it until we're at the third phase, I mean. No dropped frames so far, so that's good. I was going to say, look at how fast the tiger in the corner is barking, and then I remembered it's a tiger. and not a dog, but honestly, the animation doesn't look like barking. Oh god, he's going fast. Okay, we're fine. I gotta build up my ecstasy again, but I've barely taken any damage, so that's good. Oh god, I cannot predict how close I can afford to get to that. You can't see the ground here, just get as close as you can and you're fine. And on the plus side, since we've started attacking him, we'll track him no matter where he moves. So it allows us to just finish the fight. Ooh, man, I got some powerful legs. See, I'm not really a fan of those circle QTEs, because it doesn't feel like there's any connection to spinning it. There's no visible feedback, basically. One swipe is easy enough, I get that. The circling doesn't feel as satisfying. So who was it in Sylvia's office in the last cutscene? It's Shinobu. Just bringing back everyone from the first game who was still alive. In a new outfit to boot. Now, I do like this outfit a lot more than the schoolgirl uniform from the first game.
Master.
It's got a little more originality to it.
Shinobu? How did... Wait, what did you say? Did you call me master? I don't have time for apprentices. You have any idea how much pro wrestling is backlogged on my VCR?
I came to tell you I got back safely from Asia. You should be happy.
I didn't even know you left. Are you listening? I'm not your master.
My only desire was to become strong like
I was gonna say, I wonder what
so I trained hard.
this sounds like in the Japanese dub. Like, does she call him senpai? And as an anime fan, Travis should love that. And then I remember this game doesn't have an Japanese dub.
I was told the competition was heating up in Santa Destroy. My
I'm pretty sure the games themselves are strictly English voice acting, like Resident Evil.
Sylvia. She said I should come back and help you.
What? Who's that bitch think she is? My nanny? Listen up, Shinobu. This is my war. I don't need help from anybody.
Well, the thing is, it's kind of too late for that.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'll explain later, Master. But you should go to the bathroom first. Seriously, it's a long story.
God, her hair is huge. I
Not
just
your
noticed.
master.
There, so now I want to let this play out because I can hear the song. And this screen still just calls him Let's Shake. So frankly, keeping names consistent is not one of this game's strong suits. Alright, so even though this game has already cut down tremendously on the time between fights, let's do it even more for a little bit. Because we're done with the breaks. At least for the next 2 stages. What was Shinobu doing?
For interrupting your time abroad. But will you fight for Travis? Sure. I'm eager to kill, so hurry with the details. Straight to the point. I like that. Can you handle 2 of our top 10?
She was taking care of 2 of them.
That's nothing. Why don't I just take them all? You've grown confident. Yeah, but not overconfident. Unlike you, I can see myself objectively. Creepy little girl. Don't forget your promise. Double-cross me, and you're dead.
Promise.
Cannot
See, I'm actually wondering what she's talking about. I don't remember if it's even mentioned.
The stain on my blade.
So the next 2 stages, we will be playing as Shinobu. Now, for the most part, her basic gameplay in terms of combat is the same. She does have a couple differences, though. First off, no wrestling moves, but she jumps. And more importantly, after every combo, she pauses to taunt. And it breaks the flow of combat a bunch, and it's not fun. I like the jazz, though. See, look at that. I could have dodged that if she wasn't busy taunting. You know, since it's built on the same base, it's not terrible combat, but it is notably inferior to Travis. And we'll get back to that jumping later, don't you worry. Okay, see, despite the fact that this next room is on my map, I can't actually go back there. Because I'll just tell you right now, the jumping does not feel good. Also, I don't know if Shinobu is always always has the same strength, since she's going to be fighting since she's fighting unique opponents. I don't know if she's always the same strength, or if she shares, like, health and strength upgrades with Travis. Couldn't tell you. But either way, all the money we're getting will go back to Travis once we're done. So it's worth getting all these. Even if it does take us quite a bit of time to jump behind every single one of these bank counters. So now that Shinobu's got a new outfit with a very short skirt and garter straps, I once again have to ask, why has she not been added as a DLC character to Senran Kagura yet? In fact, at this point, we've actually gotten some confirmation that Senran Kagura 7 may not be dead, because it's showing up in the next issue of Famitsu. And between that and No More Heroes 3 on the horizon to make this series relevant again, it's the perfect time, guys. Get on it. Frankly, the best part of playing as Shinobu is that between killing enemies, picking up items, she always says things are moe. Okay, so that guy was definitely shooting me through the floor. She doesn't know what moe means. It's just something Travis says, so she feels she needs to say it. And I love that. I'll go downstairs to these stages are unnecessarily big. That too. That's another reason the Shinobu levels are not this game's highlight. They're not quite the worst part of the game. We will get to that, trust me. But they're a noticeable issue. I'm not opposed to playing as other characters. I just wish that they were better characters. Okay, we can't go there yet. Thankfully, we don't have to run all the way back around to get to the stairs. Okay, those two guys both said getting your jollies in perfect unison. And that's amazing. Okay, hold on. Okay, I can still do like that grab to kill enemies if they get stunned. So this guy has got a lot of HP. Oh. Okay, see, now I'm starting to think that Shinobu may be about like equal strength to a base Travis, because this guy takes forever to kill. At the very least, that takes out all my sword swings, and I only took out half his health. One body slam, and that's the rest of it. Which way are the stairs? There they are. If they were going to make Shinobu a more platform-oriented character, I do kind of wish that they went further with it. Like, give her wall running, while climbing all that stuff. Like, make her play kind of like Ryu in Ninja Gaiden.
No mowing.
Also, yes, despite the fact that Shinobu is just using a sword, I do still have to worry about battery. Because I assume it's like a vibro blade from Star Wars.
You have no mowing. You need more practice.
I'm not saying that getting slammed by Shinobu's powerful thighs wouldn't hurt. It's just amazing that it compares so strongly to a sword, and one that requires battery, no less. So look, they're already trying to channel 6th generation hack and slash games by giving her the scarf from Shinobi on the PS2. See, these would be a lot more devastating if the dodge roll didn't give you invincibility frames. Oh, never mind. It's fine. You'd be locked into this room anyway, regardless of whether you got caught. Just getting caught by the laser just makes it so the door out starts closing slowly, and if it gets completely taken out, then, yeah, that's basically like a non-standard death. Stop it. God damn it. And by the way, Shinobu's battery charging animation is nowhere near as suggestive as Travis. It's just keeping the blade sharp. That's reasonable. Okay, this time I'll be a little more cautious. Yeah, not that it matters, it's a straight line. I basically can't be too slow. I hear a couple chainsaw guys. Oh, nope, out of there. Oh. You got him getting down to half health before you can do the insta-kill. Which again, seeing as how weak Shinobu is going to be real important. She also doesn't have an ecstasy gauge, so that's one less. It's one less thing you have to count on to deal damage fast. Oh god, dodge. Stop taunting and dodge. So yeah, cutscene just played. And there's another one. We do have to be hitting these switches in order to open the door. I've just been doing it by accident. Yeah, I could have dodged that if she wasn't busy taunting. Like, this isn't a good idea, guys. Most of them are pretty easy to find, so don't worry about that. And of course, being a bank, there's a bunch of money in this stage, so that's good. More the better. Man. I just love, by the way, I just love that the term officially used by the game is hustled some cash. So look at this, guys. Platforming in a game like this. Ain't that just swell? Thankfully, this game doesn't let you walk off ledges. I'll at least give them that. So now I have to hit this one in midair. And if I miss, I have to run all the way back up. And there's also still one I'm missing somewhere. If it looks awkward, it's only because it is. There's the other one. Thankfully, I do at least have a long-range attack, since that one was on the same axis as me. I could do it. This one, not so much. I do have to do my air attack. And if it misses, I have to jump all the way back up to try again. Don't worry, guys. This is far from the end of Shinobu's platforming. I almost just jumped off entirely. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. That time I got it. Thankfully, we're done at least. Okay, now on to our 9th ranked assassin.
Who's there?
Sorry, but I gotta make this quick.
Revolver Ocelot.
If you kill me, you can fight Travis. But that's a huge if.
You talk a lot of trash for a child.
Let's get to the fun.
I'm not going to...
Alright, so this is Million Gunman. He's basically going to spend the entire fight running away from us. Get up. I know you're an old guy, but get up. No, get back. And he's going to escape. Okay, he gets into those doors. And then he's going to appear out of one of the other doors, and you got to find him. There he is. And the entire time he's going to be going, do you love money like I do? Use fast attacks just because he tries to run a lot. Be sure to use your lock on because it tends to spot him before you can. There he is. Even if he tends to dodge roll around a lot of those too. And don't worry, the money flying out is just a visual effect because we're fighting in a vault. You're not actually losing your money.
This is getting fun.
If you can restrain yourself a little bit when playing as Shinobu, it's actually a better idea to purposefully cut your combo short so that you don't get caught into the ending lag of the final hit. Because then that happens.
You have no moe.
See, I'm a lot more responsive if I'm only hitting the attack button a couple times. Until that happens. You can't wrestling move. You can't do your body slam on bosses. As Shinobu. Okay, now where is he? And wait for him to stop his dodge roll before you attack him, so that you can catch him in a brief moment of vulnerability. You can't lock him, though. At some point, he does just become a lot more dodge happy, and he'll use that time to get away. And he is very fast with that gun, and he can use it to bounce off walls, by the way. Oh, no. Okay, and he just comes right out the door he left from. Must have assumed that I would have naturally gone to look for him. He didn't count on the fact that my battery was almost dead. There we go. Very exciting fight we have here. I know.
Any last words?
Just give me your name.
When the gatekeeper to hell asks who sent you, tell him it was Shinobu Jacobs.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy
It's our second guy in this game who we decapitate, and then he continues to talk. I do have to wonder if Million Gunman is his actual name. Because if so, that is fate at work.
On to the next one.
I love her animation, by the way, because that is 100% Ryu from the original Ninja Gaiden. So what's Shinobu's saving animation? Enjoy the little look you get. And consider the fact I know you guys didn't hear it, but she, as she's rubbing herself down in the shower, she says, "Master." Implying a couple things there. Here we go. Now here's a cutscene that's worth thinking about.
It's this bishop's grave.
First off, I have to wonder if is that what gravestones look like in Japan? Because it's definitely not American.
We never met in person, but we knew each other well.
So if you don't know what the hell is going on here, this guy comes out of nowhere, and he's very clearly a Japanese actor, just because he has the accent.
I am very much indebted to him. He gave me
This is Takashi Miike,
just wondering.
both as the actor and in-game. It's just him playing himself.
Travis,
Of course.
excellent. In that
If the name sounds familiar, he's a pretty prolific Japanese director and actor. I looked over his filmography. I actually don't know a lot of the stuff he's done, aside from the live-action Ace Attorney movie.
can have peace of mind.
But yeah, I guess he's just friends with Suda, and here he is in the game.
Thanks. I promise to deliver it to my master.
Please do.
It's comes out of nowhere, but there he is.
Yeah?
And it's not the last time that Suda's going to work with someone in the film industry, because, oh yeah, and he just disappears out of nowhere, so he might be a ghost or something. I don't know. Either way, their next game, Lollipop Chainsaw, was written by James Gunn, or at least co-written by him. Okay, so I said last time that Shinobu stages were unnecessarily big. Yeah. Man, he's got some good guard. Also, Shinobu calls people losers, and that's just not fair. That's just not cool. Stop it. Okay, take out the faster guys first, because they'll just get in the way of me fighting the stronger ones. I mean, this guy's no slouch on his feet either. And apparently we've got some big cojones coming around here. Oh. Ah, come on. And I know I'm already breaking my previous rule of I should be limiting my combos. But see, the thing is, when you're fighting normal enemies, doing the full combo is helpful because it staggers them. And hey, oh, that car can run you over, by the way. I've had it happen. Oh man, these machine gun guys are weak. By the way, the music that's playing, a little bit of a callback from the first game. It's a remix of the original No More Heroes theme, which is not something that this game does very often. I wonder if that means something about who we're going to be fighting. Oh, still more guys over here. See, against the weaker guys, Shinobu can deal some good damage, but she really falters against the big ones. See, one combo is almost enough to kill them. So this stage is basically one big box. The problem is, because of the layout of the buildings and all the trucks, you end up having to wander the entire thing and just circle it. Oh, out of the way. See, and I'm interrupting him before he even has a chance to attack. That's another thing you got to worry about if you're going to try and limit your combos. Shinobu's got a really high combat memory, basically, so you have to wait a good long while before you're allowed to start attacking again. That car is more likely to be the one that runs you over. Is there someone else in this car? Doesn't look like it. Okay, good. It'd be so nice if I could just climb up the walls and skip most of this. They're not too good at guarding, though, because I'm getting through their guard a lot. Oh, there we go. Super armor. I do wish that these games, I hope No More Heroes 3 improves on this, that they give you a guard break in the middle of your combo. That would help out a lot. See, it's only here that I can jump over a truck and continue on my way. And this is the only room, by the way, so we are going to be looking at this same environment for a long while. Because it's not just staying on the ground we got to worry about, and now we have the ability to climb up to the roofs. Now I can start going up. And now we start getting to the really fun part of the stage. Because guess what happens if you slip off? Again, you can't walk off the edges, thankfully. But let's say you mistime a jump or someone knocks you off. You're going to be repeating a lot. And since you killed everyone down there already, it just becomes really tedious. Okay, you can walk off those edges, though. At the very least, there's treasures down here to pick up. So it's at least worth coming down here. And at least down here, there's a quick way back up. Just to get you used to the fact that you might be slipping off the edge. Trust me, that's not going to last. Okay, I feel like I almost just went right over the edge because of my combo. I thought I saw someone just coming out of nowhere. And watch out for the gun guys, too. Oh, there aren't any over here. Okay, I thought that guy in red was a gun guy. See, there is the technique to properly playing a Shinobu by counting your attacks. The problem is it feels like you're working around the game's combat system instead of with it. Which is definitely a big difference when it comes to these hack and slash games. Whatever's down there, I'm not daring to drop down and try and get it. Oh, there we go. That actually, her random voice clips actually did kind of work out there. You got the hots for me? Too bad. And now we have this section here. Make sure you jump. I also recommend doing a dive attack to make absolutely sure you get far enough. Because you can tell by those tire tracks down there, we're back near the start of the stage. So if you slipped and fell, guess what? You're going to have to go through all of the rooftops again. The stage is terrible. At the very least, they're nice enough to just throw some weak guys at me. Aside from the gun guy, of course, because he's just always annoying. Even if he doesn't hit me, I don't like him. Is there a treasure chest down there? It feels like an obvious place to put them. But no, I guess there's nothing down there. I don't think you can drop down to that lower level. It's just there. I don't know what it is about playing a Shinobu, but these hallways just feel so long. Okay, I didn't even think I hit that guy, but apparently it was enough to kill him. Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. No, okay, it's fine. I mean, this is where I need to go. You know, I wanted to kill those guys for a little bit of that extra cash. I'll pick that up after I get this money. Something else down here. Okay, now I can just go down behind this building for no reason. Yeah, hold on. Let me at least get my battery filled up. And then we go fight the boss. So I wonder who it could be. It's hard to tell, aside from the fact that it has something to do with Normal Heroes 1, because it's not like we can tell what kind of a warehouse this is. if it's even supposed to be a specific kind of warehouse.
What do we have here? A young lady? You know, it's dangerous coming to a place like this alone.
Yeah, Destroy Man is somehow still alive, even though we literally cut him in half.
I see it on the news all the time. Maybe that's why she came. It's what she wants. 2 grown men to keep her company.
At the very least, it does fit his whole split personality,
My master's got his hands full. so
having
I'm
them nice and evenly split
Not that it matters.
into the polite and the
Result's gonna be the same.
real asshole half.
Time for this.
You're taking Travis's place? Wow. I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty
Just
disrespected.
shut up and fight.
Oh, listen to this whore. Acting like she's some kind of femme fatale. Shut up and fight, she says. She's really pissing me off. Seriously. And she's so rude. Reminds me of my complaining customers. Now, Travis, he knew how to fight like a gentleman. Sliced me in half, sure, but he did it with grace.
Fell for my trick when I tried to shake his hand. Oh, speaking of that,
You know, let's shake hands. Sportsmanship is paramount to a fair and clean fight. Hurry up and shake, dirty nympho.
poo 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 is a weird way to spell out a laughter. Like, foo 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 makes a little more sense. Keck is also weird.
Destroy Spark. What the? What?
Was this supposed to spark? Lame.
Shinobu's just a little more on the guard.
Yeah, that wasn't smart. Sure, Travis, get your head in the mail.
Enough with your freak show. Now bring it.
We're gonna kill you twice over.
Okay, see, that would have been a little more menacing if their voices were in sync. Honestly, I kind of hope that it was intentional they weren't. Okay, so yes, we are going to be fighting 2 of them. However, the way this fight tends to work is that one of them runs away, and then the other one the one that runs away just fires lasers at you. And you're mostly fighting the other one. Oh wow, it's like the first time that's hit me. Also fires those beams at you. So my best solution, those light shafts do not look good. My best solution is you lure this guy. Oh. Okay, I activated a flash step and he still got around me. My best advice is find out where the guy's coming from. The other one is trying to attack you from. And then you hide somewhere where he can't hit you. See, like here I'm basically safe. Like he's trying to hit me. It's just not working so well. And yes, both of them do in fact have their own health bars. Oh god, yep, I can't get out of the way of that. Okay, so yeah, he's trying to hit me. However, if I hide over here behind this crate here, this is invincible, so he can't hurt me. And I only have to deal with the other one. This fight takes forever. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Letting go of your lock on is... That thing does track you too. This fight is a pain. God. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I never got hit by Destroy Spark when I always have to worry about that ending lag. And the environment getting in my way. Yeah, so they'll do this. That'll like kind of drag you in, and I got away from my safe spot, so that's a problem, but thankfully, it missed. And we're away from our safe spot. Alright, he's up there, so if I hide down here, we're okay. And just slowly whittle down the health of one of them. See, this one's almost dead. And they also just kind of run away like that. Ugh. I was trying to dodge the right way there. What can I say? There we go, and we've taken one of them out. Now, the other one is not going to stay, like, way up there and try and, he's not going to stay up there and just try and pepper us with attacks. He's going to come down and try and revive the other one. Now, he will also get out of his way to, like, try and hide. But he's not really going to do much when he's up there, because we're not in a place where he can hit us. So it ends up being smarter for us to just wait here and let him make the initiative of trying to attack us. Because we don't want to get too far away from the body. Otherwise, he can, since he can fly so fast, he'll sneak over and revive it. Because of this strategy, this fight takes forever. Good work. And then he runs away like that. We're not even a third done with him yet. Now, don't worry. If he revives the other Destroy Man, it's not a full restore. Okay, I'm tired of just waiting for this guy. I'll at least take a little bit of the initiative. Yeah, see, then he'll do that, and he'll run right. Okay, he at least didn't revive him. Good work. Nice tries. Run over this way, I hide under here, and he'll immediately try and retreat, because he can't do anything to me here. Is he going to try and run over? Yes, he is. Oh, this fight does take forever. Yeah, come on, man. Okay, just... Okay, now I'm starting to chase him down because I'm tired. And then, of course, because I did that, I left him alone for so long that he's going to run over and revive his friend. And I'm not going to have the time to stop him. Oh, I just barely. And he only brings him back to a couple bars of health, so you can take it back out without too much trouble. But it's annoying that you have to deal with it. Just gotta take some of those pot shots while you can. Where is he? Okay, where is he? There he is. See, it can be difficult to actually lock onto him, but once you're locked on, it stays very well. It's not a particularly hard fight once you know what you're doing. It just takes forever, no matter what you're doing. No matter what your strat is. Actually, it might be worth watching a speedrun of this game at some point. And see if I can learn some pro strats. Yeah, go ahead, keep trying. Working real well. Ooh, fainting me out. Ooh. No, you don't. Yeah, come on. I'll wait here. It's fine. Okay. Ooh. Nope. All right. See, he has a perfect opportunity to run over and try and revive his other half, but he usually doesn't take it. Oh, God. Trying to platform while you're locked onto the guy is also very difficult to do. We're still here. Okay, good. Alright, he's almost dead. I just need one more good solid run on him. And he'll be down. And he runs right over there where it's more difficult to get to him. And then he runs away as soon as I'm close to getting up. Oh, no. Oh, God, if he extends... Okay. Again, he had a perfect opportunity to revive him. I may not have been able to make it in time. And he just doesn't take it. I'm grateful. But it's just weird. Please just land... land on the ground. Okay, where's he going? Right up, back up here. Okay, good. This'll do it. There we are. Oh, that fight takes forever. I do not enjoy this fight at all. I don't mind the concept of fighting Destroy Man again. They just should have done it better. And this time we're making sure there ain't anything for them to bring back. Yeah, of course we got a robot hand. It was kind of cut off at the end of last game. There we go. Ain't nothing for them to revive for the next game. Destroy Man's coming back in No More Heroes 3. I want to see what the hell they're doing. I want to see what their justification is for how they reconstruct him now. All right. And we're good. I would have been very upset if we didn't get the "What does Moe mean" comment.
And that's how I took them out.
Destroyman came back? Huh. Didn't see that coming. He was an annoying prick, though. I'm glad he's dead. Again.
Like I said, can't wait to see his reaction when he comes back again.
My master once.
That would admittedly be kind of a funny running gag for the series if Destroy Man just keeps coming back somehow. Although I feel like they blew their load on that a little too early by completely decimating him in this game.
Pesky little cub. You can't kill me. Eat this. Must be having a nightmare.
Hey, over here.
Jesus, those are some long nails. I know they're probably extensions, but still, could claw someone's eyes out with those things.
I can't. I feel like that pervy teacher in a porn.
They may be very low standards, but Travis does have standards.
It's me. I am sending the next fight to your map. So, you can really count on her, yes? The rest should be easy now that she has done her part.
It probably would have been easier if I handled them, actually.
Yeah. Wait.
Why can I not remember who the next fight is?
Nah, it's nothing. The next sucker's all mine.
Like, I'm really thinking, who's the next fight? I'll remember it as soon as I get the reminder. Hi, Henry. Yeah, get that gourmet stuff. And the entire time, Henry is just in the back in that same pose. I'm glad Gene's having a good time. Seeing as we'll find out later that Henry's dreams are easily influenced by his surroundings while he's sleeping, I wonder what he's dreaming about now that we're just playing with our cat quite loudly. With all these punch sound effects as I hit the A button. Man, you seeing these lifts? I'm getting the Metal Gear Solid finger back. When it comes to those circle rotations, it always takes me a second to realize which way it's supposed to be going. Unless they just kind of keep rotating like that. There we are. We got her below 16 pounds. It's still grossly overweight, but whatever. Oh, I have a picture of the Ryu on my wall, huh? And there we go, yep. Takashi Miike gave Shinobu a present, and is ours now. New beam katana. Rose Nasty, and there we go. That's another nice little improvement this game makes over the first one. You can switch your beam katanas in the middle of combat instead of having to come back to your room. Not only is this just more convenient, but when you're playing in the harder difficulty, it's actually really nice to be able to switch weapons depending on your opponent. Okay, so let's head on over. Yep, we're done with side jobs. We've unlocked them all. So let's take on another revenge mission. I'll show off the power of the Rose Nasty. Not that you should really need to know what it is, because it's on the cover of the game. Yeah, this one's kill all opponents.
3, 2, 1, 0.
And yes. Oh, the timer stops. That's nice. While you're switching weapons, you are completely invincible. So the Rose Nasties aren't quite as powerful as some of your other beam katanas, but they're much faster. And honestly, they are still pretty dang powerful. The assault is also just relentless. And more important than that, this is the game that gave me my continuing love of dual swords. I love them. I just think they are so cool. And in basically any game where I'm given the option, I'm going to use dual swords. Only big exception I can think of right off the bat is Ninja Gaiden, because I just didn't think the dual swords were that good compared to your normal dragon sword. Plus, you know, the fact that we've leveled up our strength so much helps. Oh man, we killed that guy so hard he went through the wall. Ooh, take out 3 of them. There we go. And once you got ecstasy, it is just relentless how quickly you can kill these guys. And it looks so damn cool. What can I say? I love it. This game has influenced me so much. Oh. And also the fact that he approaches enemies as he's swinging, on the low swing especially, also makes them very helpful. Okay, one more guy. Where is he? There he is. Okay, it's just one more knife guy. There we go. Simple enough. I love this weapon just so much. I can keep doing revenge missions, but we'll hold off on that for a little bit. Let's go level up our strength some more. We're getting real close to being maxed out. Just this and one more session of each. And it's going to be quite interesting to see how long it's going to take me to beat these, because these things can be very difficult. Alright, let's do it. Once again, I gotta concentrate. See, honestly, once you get to these, him switching the directions is actually very helpful. Until he starts doing it like that. Excellent. See, I'm actually having an easier time with some of these because he switches directions instead of expecting me to continue to mash the buttons that I'm apparently not that good at doing. Okay, let's see if I can do this one in one try as well. So now you gotta really think. Okay, that was pretty good. Excellent. I'm surprised how well I'm doing these. Man, I'm going to be honest, I still don't remember who the next fight is. They weren't in Heroes Paradise, so it takes me a little while. And they're in this weird part, but like right after Shinobu. I am point. All right. Can't believe I forgot this guy. This is one of the highlights. I'm trying to even remember now if this one has a stage. If it is, it's definitely motorcycle related. Actually, it might not. Though he does still use a weapon. And it is still a gimmick. See, I hear you talking, Sylvia, and that's nice, but honestly, the only thing I'm noticing on screen is, ooh, look at that dithering. It only bothers me because I hate dithering. Yep, okay, this is just the boss fight. But the boss fight starts off with a little gimmick section. That's kind of a pain in the ass. See, our opponent also has a motorcycle. And yeah, I think you can already tell he's got a real motif going. Okay, so you ready to have a little sumo match with our motorcycles? Because that's what this is. We gotta push him off the cliff. And if we get pushed off, then we're dead. Yeah, I know how to drive. They actually do have to remind me. Honestly, your best bet here is to go towards the edge. Oh, and of course when he does that... Oh god, where am I? Of course he has that invincibility. Okay, I can control the camera, but the camera controls are so bad I might as well not be able to. I already don't remember what the exact technique for this is. I remember the strat is you want to lure him towards the edge. In fact, if you're over towards the edge and he attacks you head on, he can drive off the edge himself, if I recall. However, he's usually smart enough to avoid that. Of course, the problem being he's got that damn... Where is he? There he is. See, he's got that, which makes him impervious to being shot, and I can do that. Alright, first death. First death of the run is me being an idiot and driving off the cliff. Okay, let's try that one again. Let's try being a little more aggressive this time and see how that works out for us. Okay, he's behaving. Damn it. Yeah, see, and when he does that, he gets the advantage. Bar none. You don't get that, of course. And that can happen again. See, and I can't skip this section. I have to wait for the death prompt to come up. Come on. See, it's exactly like Kingdom Hearts 2. It's a great beat 'em up. The problem is the stuff you do that's not that action, that I'm not anywhere near as good at, and usually leads to my death. God damn it. Nope, stop that. And then he just spams it over and over. So he just did it 3 times in a row. And of course, there's no point in trying to bash him that way. Oh, God. Oh, he's not that hard to avoid. Oh, God. Which is exactly why my deaths so far have been completely my fault. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. That time he got me. Man, I actually usually do not have this much trouble with this. Problem is just that this part's terrible. Worse than I remember, actually. Which I'm really hoping is not the case later on with a part that I already remember as being bad. Damn it, so you don't quite get it fast enough. Oh, there we go. Despite the fact that he didn't get knocked off. That worked. That's basically how it goes. You either circle around forever, trying to avoid it, and then get it, and then just get pushed off, or you go off yourself, or you end it real quick. Oh, right in the balls. Alright, so it looks like we both know a little bit about hand-to-hand. Let's make this a real duel, though. This is Ryuji. Oh, hey. He is also a beam katana wielder. He's quite fast on his feet. Oh, okay, and I'm doing a terrible job at dodging him. Okay, if he's on his guard, I'm basically not going to be able to hit him. So basically take the opportunity to hit him with close slashes for more damage. Just avoid the stab. See, the sunset hue does look very nice, though. Gives it a nice dramatic feel. Oh, come on, I was trying to do a wrestling. Oh! Yeah, for the most part, for right now, this is it. Just dodge. He's got them quick steps. However, now that we've taken out a third of his health, he's got another gimmick. Not quite yet, though. Come on. Come on. Get the damn wrestling move. Here we go. Come out, dragon. He does this, just run. And dodge roll when you can. Don't try and attack him, even though he is completely defenseless. Just run. And it's still out. It's still coming out, by the way. However, he's got a dragon. Oh, careful. He's got a dragon. I got a tiger. He's doing a great job dodging me, though. There we go. Okay, this really isn't working out as well as I had hoped. I don't know if tigers and dragons are... They must be just a common thing. Like a common pair. You know, aside from the movie Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Because there's also this, which admittedly could have been inspired by it. But see, what makes me second guess that is Ryuji and Taiga from Toradora. They also have the tiger and dragon motif. And I can guarantee you that that was definitely not inspired by Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, seeing as it has absolutely nothing to do with martial arts and very little to do with fighting, aside from the fact that Taiga is quick to get into a fight. Okay, for some reason I can't do a wrestling move on this guy. Okay, so almost there. Admittedly, as a little visual design, it would have been cool if, like, the more you drained his health, the further it went into the sun went into nightfall. Okay, you are almost dead, man. Listen, my battery's about to die. There we go. Of how long it takes for us to get up from that. It's very realistic. We give our shout of victory.
had nothing left.
I know that, but he was a true warrior, and you gunned him down like a thug.
This is not something we corrupt.
Now, see, I don't understand why Sylvia feels the need to step in there. Like, just looking at it, it looked pretty obvious that Travis was going to finish the job.
What? He fought honorably, so you want to let him live? So he can come back stronger and cut you in half?
Goku would have done it.
Been a bad habit. First that dumb schoolgirl, now him?
Now, I like that line, the way that she specifically phrased it, schoolgirl. It leaves you to think, like, is she could be talking about either Shinobu or Kimmy. And seeing as Kimmy is optional, it's best that she's not explicitly referring to her. So basically the fact that Sylvia steps in there is really just there to put a wedge in between Travis and Sylvia, which is going to become more important later on. I'm just not sure how important it was to get it early on. I mean, I guess it is worthwhile, but they could have handled it better. Or have it at least look like Travis would have spared Ryuji. Right. So it's been a whole one stage since we played as another character. Let's do it again. For, easily the weirdest fight in this game, and that's saying a lot. Especially considering at least one of the opponents we've yet to face. I love that that's Henry's first reaction to seeing a cute anime girl. Is, oh, it's a nightmare.
How'd you do that?
Read your thoughts? Well, you gave them to me.
That doesn't make any sense.
I was hoping you'd wander around some more. Explore.
Me?
Yes, you. You did not want to go back, so you reached out to my consciousness instead. Now we are one. Let's play.
Away with ye! I said be gone.
You should stay here forever.
No way.
We live together. I'll never leave.
I'm going back.
If you want to go to the other side, then I have no choice. I'd better kill you.
Why don't you come with me? You like it there?
I know you're trying to trick me.
Alright, so this is Mimi. And yes, we are playing as Henry, and we're fighting this anime girl in the dream world. What a fucking weird segment. Yeah, so Henry's got a little more option when it comes to dodging, because he's got that dash. But honestly, your emergency evade is still better. Now, Henry plays better than Shinobu in that he at least isn't... He's at least a little more... Oh, God. A little more mobile. And also he has unlimited battery, so that's a nice little bonus. However, I still feel like he has a lot of lag in his attacks. So I'm not exactly a huge fan of playing as him either. I just think it doesn't get any better than playing as Travis. Okay, the dodge is actually pretty good for dodging attacks. And for closing some distance. So he still has to take the time to do that pose with his beam katana. Now yes, the fights that we've seen so far are the only chances you get to play as other characters. And I understand that in the sense that, you know, certain fights are kind of built around these other characters, like Shinobu's fights especially, are involve, at least can involve platformers, so they'd be really difficult to do with anyone else. However, I understand the disappointment, at least with Henry, because his moveset is functionally similar to Travis. So the two of them could be used interchangeably. And one has to wonder if there was at least... Oh, man, the draw distance on those flowers is real bad. One has to wonder if at least at some point in development there was the intention to let you at least swap characters in some capacity. It very well may have just been for the deathmatch mode. And the only reason to say that is because people have hacked in Henry to other fights. Like, I've seen him fight Let's Shake. And he does have, like, a working battery drain, despite the fact that this fight is infinite battery. So I have to think that at least at some point they had the intent. Again, I'm hoping that since we know Henry's coming back for 3, I'm hoping he'll be playable in a bigger capacity there. And on the topic of playing as Henry, since last week I've done a little more research on the Heroes Paradise extra content. Because I didn't quite realize, or maybe I did and I had forgotten, Heroes Paradise had DLC. It wasn't anything big. You could get a character viewer, which was basically like the diorama mode in Senran Kagura. And I have to wonder exactly how naughty you could get with it, Senran Kagura style. But you could also get extra beam katanas and extra skins for your motorcycle. And the only reason I'm bringing this up now is because one of the extra beam katanas you could get was Henry's. I mean, it was basically just a slightly changed stat version of your normal beam katana. But it was something you could do. Sadly, all the DLC is now completely delisted, so you can't get it. And yeah, I'm not missing too much. But it was there. And you will have to hack your PS3 if you want to play it now. And he disintegrated. Didn't just kill her, completely wiped her from non-existence. And all because...
Chill out. What the bloody hell?
Travis was watching anime in the other room.
Are you the one who rescued me? I had a fight to win. You were just collateral damage. So get out when you can manage it. Until then, I've got some good shit on video. We'll see about that.
I mean, we'll see about that. It's a weird line. And this also raises up a little question. The fact that it transitions so suddenly to the next cutscene. A cutscene where Henry is already gone and has been gone for a little while.
You're the big brother? How do you know I didn't pop out first?
I love this, but Henry's taking care of another 2 of the assassins. 3 of them, actually.
You've got to be kidding me. Would you fucking people stop stealing?
I have to wonder if at one point you were supposed to play as Henry and fight all of them. And because it would have taken too long, they cut it out and they just put in the Mimi fight as a little bit of an apology. Give you a chance to play as Henry.
He could at least have told me more about those assassins.
In case you were wondering, I took pictures of the 3 skanglers as
How
souvenirs.
long is this message?
Because there's no way you can play through these fights. The game's stuffed full as it is.
And then they just included that as a joke.
Probably make good wallpaper for your cell. Well, I'm out of things to say, so I'll hang up now. Long messages later.
As far as I'm aware from people that have looked into the files, there's no big remnants of those 3. So either they did at least cut them out early enough and scrub them so that there weren't any remnants, or they never really intended for you to be able to fight them. because their designs are pretty bland.
That was close.
Let's take care of this a little more. Oh, I promise. We'll have Jean nice and healthy by the end of the game. I promise. I feel like 4 is the max you can get here. I don't see how you could do it any faster.
That's gotta do it.
You lose a good amount of weight for doing it, so... Alright.
It's close.
Give me that button. Button pressing fever. This is the rapid pressing index finger that's beating the torture scene in Peace Walker. I can do anything. Gotta focus on rotating my stick. Okay, and how much weight did that do us? 0.53, okay. How much money did I have? 26. Oh man, I am low on cash. Alright, let's go do another revenge mission then. Oh, I also have to go to the office. We'll do that next. After we take on the mission. Hey, we're back on the beach. Gotta reuse as much of the city map from the first game as possible. We got a guy to take out.
3, 2, 1, 0.
See, look how quick I can take some of these guys out. Oh, let's back up. Get on off of me. These guys here do still take quite a bit of punishment. You do, of course, now have to worry about swinging down with 2 hands when you do these finishing moves sometimes. Out of the way. Take everyone. Man, they give you more than enough time to take care of everybody. I still have 4 minutes left, and it's just this guy. Oh. Ooh, Nut and Berry Goods. Excellent. That's just a great name. And there we are. And don't worry if you miss, since you can get treasures in these, don't worry about the fact that we can't re-access them. There's only one more revenge mission, and once you clear it, all of them are open. Alright, let's head to the office. And we come here a lot.
Take a seat. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Another rule change?
No, it's about Henry. I want to clear the air.
Why?
We We are divorced now, you know.
What's that got to do with me? I don't want to hear any of that shit.
I don't care if you're married. I was going to cuck him anyway.
When we fought each other,
In fact, I probably would have enjoyed it more if I was cucking my brother.
You stopped us instead of letting us settle things for good, like men.
but you don't know why I stopped you. I did not want you to have to kill your brother.
See, now, I'm curious about that. Like, it's saying Sylvia stopped us. Like, she stopped us the first time we met and we were about to fight. But when we fought at the end of the first game,
Damn mine.
as far as we're aware, that fight never stopped.
And we know how to end them a lot better than some bitch in the box.
So I guess we just kind of have to take Sylvia's word for it that she stopped us then. Gosh, she also has really long nails.
So what? You want revenge, right? Your opponents could not care less about that.
Once I'm number one, these bullshit ranking fights are over. Got it? Assassins aren't tools. As fucked up as we might be, we're humans too.
Look at that. Travis has a conscience. And that's really one of the big things I like about this game. Travis grows as a person. He's not a great person by the end of it, but he's grown. Okay. Back to the gym. All right, last round. Let's see if we can do them. Okay, gotta concentrate once again. Final level. So be sure to confirm that the direction changes before you start running. Before you switch direction and start running. So that was actually pretty dang easy. Alright, we officially have max health. Now let's see how long the muscle training takes me. The only upside is he throws so many at you, you can afford to miss a couple. Okay, this one I remember being very challenging and taking me a good number of tries to finish. Oh, dang it. Ugh, that probably ended it. That last rush there. Yeah. Because you barely had the chance to react, there's so many wrenches spinning in place. Okay, I really got to concentrate this time. Alright, serious time. There we go. That looked good. Excellent. Max attack power. There's officially nothing more we can do. Only took me 2 tries to beat that one. I'm impressed. And you know what? Before we head to the next, here we go. Let's at least get this final side job out of the way. Final revenge mission, I mean. Kill them all. Got it.
3, 2, 1, 0.
I have no idea what the song that's playing right now is, but it's real good. Only 10 guys, really? Come on, I got max health and max attack power. I trained with Ryan. You guys think you can take me out? I actually kind of like the idea of having a big fight like this inside an office setting. Kind of reminds me of that one part of, actually most of Sundowner's level in Metal Gear Rising. Which is a game I'd love to play again, except for the fact that my sister's borrowing my copy. She's borrowed a couple of my PS3 games for over a year, and as far as I'm aware, she's never touched any of them. You know, I don't mind so much if she borrows my Uncharted games. I now have access to the PS4 versions for free. But I'd at least like to get Prince of Persia 2008 and Metal Gear Rising back. Hey, you bet your goddamn ass these beam katanas look cool. You missed me saying it before, but this game is the reason why I have such a thing for dual swords. And I'll just cheat this last guy. And I love a lot of the animations he does when he uses them. Like when I picture a character that would be using dual swords, I imagine they'd move like Travis does. Okay, now I guess there's more revenge missions then. Maybe it's 6 or 7 that you have? Yeah, I'm going to say it's 6. And then this is the last one. So I'll just do it now. Yeah, because I think it ends with one of these kill a specific person.
3, 2, 1, 0.
I just want to get the revenge missions done. Where is everybody? They're all waiting down here. Okay, there's only 4 of you. I know you're all gun guys, but... It'd be great if I accidentally killed the guy doing that. Okay, now they're all coming in. Ugh. Yeah, the improvements in terms of combat fluidity are very apparent between the two games. Okay, they'll keep me far away from the gun guys. Which, I mean, is good strategy. Okay, actually money's flying out of me, so I might be losing money. Ow, I am dying. Stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. Okay, they're getting the better of me a lot. Yeah, take out a couple of them while I got the chance. And get the gun guys while I can, more importantly. There, and get some of that ecstasy going. There we go. This'll end it. This guy's very hardy. They didn't even see what was coming. God, there's another one. All right, we'll save that one. Yep, we'll just head right on over to the next battle. To the supermarket. Now, this stage takes a good long while. Not so much the rest of the stage, just the first room. Because it's a giant fucking parking lot, and there are enemies out the ass. Oh. Yeah, give him some of that strawberry on the shortcake. Yeah, so this is the first half of this stage. It's just running around this big parking lot with no music, killing everybody. It's kind of boring. And you can get hit by the cars once again. Though, frankly, I've never had it happen here. Yeah, I don't know how the hell that guy was guarding when he was reared up. I don't need that. I won't worry about ecstasy. Especially if you can get the tiger transformation, that's great. Because it gives you a nice good way to take out a bunch of them fast. I like the fact that even though they're running in terror, you're still hearing the voice clips like, ready to get your ass kicked. Now see, the are you fucking with me makes sense in this context, though. Okay, then. I was thinking that was going to be another dark side mode. Oh yeah, take out the Tommy guys. Oh, strawberry on the shortcake again. See, I hear more of them, but they're too far away for me to get to while I still have this. I don't even know where they are. There they are. Let's just keep on going. Oh, strawberry on the shortcake again. Admittedly, that's something I missed from the first game. The Dark Side modes all had their own unique names. Like there's one that's called like Blueberry Chocolate Brownie or something like that. They've all got these real dessert-themed names, and I like it. In this game, I think it's just strawberry on the shortcake that's named. Oh, man. There's a whole crowd of them here. And the frame rate's going to shit, too. So that's nice. I can also do that. I got this approaching slash that works wonders on some of these guys. Especially the gun guys. strawberry and the shortcake again.
Lisa cake.
Just keep it going. They're still coming. Sorry, I don't have too much to say here. Okay, we got projectile 1. Stop running. On the plus side, the amount of blood you leave is quite satisfying if, you know, you were leaving blood or bodies. Dude, if you left blood stains or bodies, this stage would slow to a crawl in minutes. That's probably the exact reason why they don't do it. Look at all the collectibles we're leaving behind now. So that approaching slash is strong enough to kill the gun guys. It's a good thing I remembered I have it. That should get him too. Excellent. Jesus, what the hell hit me there? And knocked me halfway to Sunday. Which isn't that far, because it's Saturday night. It's a Saturday night fever, guys. Yeah, come on. Oh, got him too. Okay. We're still not even at the really strong guys being spawned. Come on. Time moves so slowly, it takes forever for them to become active. Oh yeah, cut 3 of them apart at once. Mmm, delicious. God, there's so much pizza sitting around. Come on. Oh, man. They didn't respond. Interesting. The hell is that way you're running, man? See, I understand all these enemies are very overconfident, but I would think at some point, when they see just how many of them I've killed without breaking a sweat, I feel like they'd just have to give up. There we go. Now they're sending in the strong guys. And of course, I mean strong pretty relatively, because I took that guy down in one combo. Mostly because I got him pressed up against the car. See, honestly, these weapons are also pretty dang good at guard breaking. Frankly, the Rose Nasty are just overall the best weapon in the game. Here we are. That's the big reason why I skipped out on grabbing the Tsubaki. Because frankly, the Bloodberry is good enough to carry me until I get the Rose Nasty. At which point, I'd never be using the Tsubaki again anyway. And now I have to run around doing cleanup. Plus side, getting a lot of good items. Don't need the ecstasy, though. As soon as we're inside, the stage will pick up, I promise. Okay.
She was called the goddess of death.
All right, and that's a quick way to make the next boss sound interesting.
If you heard it, odds were you just drawn your last breath.
Oh, it's a shame because I've heard this song that she sings a lot.
Would put ice in your veins. I know. I heard it myself once, from 100 yards away. The moment it touched my ear, I passed out for an entire week. If I'd heard it up close, I can scarcely imagine.
I have to imagine that the chilling effects don't carry in a YouTube video because the song she's talking about I've heard dozens of times. All right. So now at least there's music and we're inside a closed environment. And I have no idea what the song playing right now is called, but it's real good. You gotta find the aisle that you're allowed to pass through. And you'd think that I could just kind of cut these things out of my way. Oh no, these ones I cannot. He can though. Oh man, he's got a lot of invincibility frames for that. See, the shopping carts I can cut apart. Yeah, this song also includes a riff from the first game. Oh man, look at that debris flying. Yeah, let's take out the guy behind me first so I don't have to worry about a pincer. Oh, and some strawberry on the shortcake. It's like the 5th time we've had it in this one stage alone. I have no idea how you guys can taunt me when I am just rushing in and cutting you apart 100 times a second. Bop. At this point, I am just a march of death. Oh, another strawberry on the shortcake, guys. If there was a No More Heroes drinking game, that would 100% be one of the criteria, and this stage would kill you. And if you want to set up a No More Heroes drinking game, may I also suggest take a sip every time you hear "getting your jollies," chicken shit. Again, you will be dead within minutes. Back here. Yeah, back up against the wall. Oh. Alright, this will do. Just wipe them all out with the lucky 7s. Yeah, see, this is the kind of thing you would expect from the last stage, just cutting through this many enemies. Like, even the last stage, while it is a bigger area than this, doesn't have as many enemies to cut through. And again, I wouldn't recommend giving that a shot. Like I said, you'd be dead within minutes. Okay, boss number... rank number 4.
You know this song?
Nope.
How tragic. Then let me teach you.
Alright, so this is Margaret Moonlight. First things first, bar none my favorite boss in the series. I really love this fight. For a couple things. First of all, she's voiced by Tara Strong, so I can 100% hear the Twilight sparkle in her voice, and that's just hilarious. Second, she's got scythe guns, so she did it before Ruby. Look you unoriginal hacks. Third, and most importantly, the song that's playing during the fight is a vocal theme known as Philistine. It is an excellent, excellent song. I love this song so much. And the interesting thing about it is that there's 2 different versions of the song, depending on which version of the game you're playing. If you're playing the North American version, then you hear the version that you're hearing right now. But if you're playing the later Japanese or PAL versions of the game, it's a slightly different mix. And you might think like, okay, if you're playing the Japanese version of the game, the song's in Japanese. That would make sense. No, song's always in English. It's just that the mix of the song is a little different. That's it. But I just really enjoy this fight because it's very dynamic. She'll teleport around, get up into a sniper's position, except I'm too close. So we're kind of skipping the sniper section. I'm sure she'll get to it now. Okay, I am stunning her way too well. Okay, and I, for some reason, can't grab bosses anymore. She does have a gun. She'll run away. Feels very dynamic, but it's not that hard either. Whoa, oh. Oh, no you don't. Are we going to completely avoid the sniper part of this fight? Yep. Okay, because that's actually a fun part where she gets up in a position and you have to dodge her shots. But I guess I'm just too good and I don't even give her the chance. Also, the ending to the fight is pretty brutal.
Riveting melody, isn't it?
Catchy as hell.
Absolutely is. Look at that. This is like the only time in the series they bother to model organs.
Did you memorize the song?
100%.
As have I.
It's so sublime.
And I like that little ending dialogue, because without playing it up too much, it at least it gives us the sense that Travis respected her.
One more down.
3 to go.
And you still get to hear that haunting whistle. I can only hope that No More Heroes 3 has a fight that tops this. Alright, so this is where we're going to call it for the night. We made some excellent progress, and I could technically play more. The problem is, I can't beat the game in another 40 minutes, and if I play up until my 3-hour mark, we're going to have nothing to do next week. So, we went up 19 ranks. So we'll just save the rest of the game for next week. That'll give us time to reach rank 1, and enough time to try and beat it on my other file. Oh, it could be hell, so definitely tune in next time if you want to hear me raging. That makes for good content, right?